Hello. We starting up. Oh, I see. My camera seems to not be. It could be unplugged. Let me check something real quick. I believe I know what the issue is. We're in. That's that. The lighting isn't great. Give me a second to fix the lighting. Wait, actually, I know. Wait. Yeah, give me a second to fix the lighting. Wrong thing. Bear with me. I'm here. Just had to turn on a few extra lights. Today we are playing Call of the Void, a fan mod for Quake 2 that turns it into a brand new game. A mix of Quake 1 and 2. Gotta do something about this, this ratio, man. There's something going on here. My new monitor's been given... I don't have to get into all of that. That's it, right? It's 1920 by 1080. That's what... Why is VSync on? That's probably fine. Full screen? Apply... Oh, here we go. That should fix it. We're hoping. Ah, yeah. Okay, we're good to go. Welcome to the stream. Can everybody hear me? Is my mic on and everything? Hang on, let me double check, make sure everything's on the up and up. Check, check, check. We're good on the mic. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good to go. All right. I will turn up the volume. Let's see here. Just so you guys can hear. Let me know if everything is on the up and up, if I need to turn it down or anything. You're good? Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Call of the Void. We'll play on medium. Rest in pixels. I know they even had a completely original soundtrack made for this mod. With the masters of the machine dead, the Strug are severed from their maker. Your work is done. Vengeance has been wrought upon the enemy, and you are lost in the infinite cosmic void. Are you the only one here? It says there's 3 watching. I don't think it's members only or anything. Whoa. I feel like this would have been better if they had like reversed the text and made it sound like an ancient voice. You're not in that hallowed congregation, so it's public. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't pop off. It is what it is. This is probably, I mean, it's... That's really high quality intro for a fan mod. I just feel like they could have pushed it over the edge if they had just reversed the voice and like messed with it so it sounded more like an ancient creature like speaking to you rather than having it speak to you in English. Partially because it would have been cooler that way, and also partially because the voice acting wasn't super great. Sounded like maybe a Slav or a Russian doing it, which, you know, it's a fan mod. Props to you for even going that far with it. Oh, this is cool. Not bad so far. Need the blue key. Ooh. Just streaming for you and 2 lurkers, you feel special? Well, you are special, Michael. Always have been. So far, it's just Quake 2 enemies. My understanding is that Quake 1 enemies appear after a certain point. I'll take that. Elevator is working. But this looks like Quake 1. This looks like a building from Quake 1. This looks like Quake 2. Okay, so some windows are breakable. Some windows are breakable, some are not. Oh, hello. Oh, we got some Quake 1 enemies. And they got, what are those? They're sporting ETF rifles? Oh, shit, I'm about to die. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right. We got Quake 1. Need some health. Can you run this mod in Quake 2 RTX? Ray tracing always works well on stream after. Yeah, right. Even if I wanted to for the bit, no. This mod only works exclusively with the Quake 2 remastered. Look, there we go. We got Quake 1 more Quake 1 enemies. Okay, now we're cooking, man. And the level design is really good, actually. I mean, you can tell that they look a little different than Quake 2 enemies just because the texture work is not as good. And the modeling work, honestly. But it's so easy to overlook that. Oh, here we go. They're giving a super shotgun on level 1. That's unusual. Oh, we got a... Look at that. We got an ogre. Is that a strogified ogre? Feels pretty eclectic with the multiple generations of enemy. Yeah, it does. It definitely sets a really interesting tone. Oh. Damn, is that an ogre mixed with a gladiator? That's really cool. That's sick. That is an ogre. That is a strogified ogre. What's that do? Oh, it shuts that behind me? No, I want that open. Yo! Ogre drop shells, that's not right. Yeah, it should be dropping grenades. Oh, this is good music too. That's good. Ambient. Oh, look at that! Strogified, fuck, what's the name of that enemy type? I did an entire retrospective on both of these games. You'd think I would remember what these things are called. Granted, it was all the way back in January that I was working on my Quake 1 retrospective. Oh, shit. Ooh. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Trying to hold up your end of the conversation. Walk and eat your breakfast is interesting. Well, hey, man. Comments are appreciated, as always. But you gotta eat your breakfast, man. I always forget you're Australian. Now, this is a treat for Quake 1 fans. Because this all looks so eclectically Quake. Look at that. We got slip gates. I hadn't seen a slip gate in a while. And they're being built. They are assembling a slip gate. We hadn't seen that in a Quake game. That's very interesting. They really went above and beyond. Look, this is parts of a portal gate. This is definitely a treat for Quake fans. And you don't have to feel obligated to post comments. I can talk to myself. I can talk to myself all night. That's not true. I would get very exhausted very quickly. But I can hold up my I can talk to myself as long as I need to. I love this. Oh, dope fish! Dope fish spotted! There it is, guys. We found the dope fish. Damn. Gotta get up there. Interesting concepts. Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah. It's very, very cool. Let's see. I think I can probably... Ah! I blew up my way to get that. That's unfortunate. Can I move this? Ah, that'll take too long. We're gonna push forward. Seems a bit too out in the open. Compared to oh, I have grenades. I could grenade jump. Oh, here we go. Compared to some of the stuff I saw, I mean, Quake 2's dope fish was very obscure. But Quake 1 had a... If I'm remembering, Quake 1's dope fish was actually pretty easy to find. Saying hello to everybody. Installing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Big fan of the Quake franchise. Welcome. Welcome back to the stream, Tim. Good to have you again. You're seeing some really interesting Quake stuff. The guys who made this mod, Michael will tell you in the chat. This is interesting. Whoa. I should have paid closer attention to whatever that was. What was it? This? No? Okay, something just portaled out of here. Oh, hello. It's dropping a slip gate. Okay, so we've got 3. Can I use the slip gates, or I have to find out? Scrags! That's what that thing is. It's called a scrag. Who is installing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Seems pretty specific there. Yeah. Shout out to all my homies installing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and no one else. Okay, so I'm assuming if I try to go through that slip gate, it's gonna not let me. Alright. Probably this one too. We got Scrags. I read online that this mod is a pretty short expansion, so it'll probably take like 2 hours. That's what I'm expecting. Ooh, neat. So are we playing as, we're playing as the machine right now, the Marine codenamed as the Machine. Of course, this is just fan-made, so not... Canonically, I'm pretty sure he's permanently in the void. But in this fan-made What If, we're playing as the Marine codenamed the Machine. Oh, there we go. They haven't set up the quantum entanglement yet, or whatever the universe mechanism is. I don't know. This looks fun. Fighting a gladiator that doesn't have a railgun is interesting. I have like a Pavlovian response to seeing a gladiator, those gladiator legs stomping around, as if I'm gonna get smacked with a railgun. So much Quake 2. So much Quake 2. You don't even understand. Okay, I think... Did I not get the key? Oh, look at that! They strogified whatever that thing is, which I don't remember. You remember when you were in your late 20s seeing Quake on the Sega Dreamcast? I didn't get any footage of the Dreamcast port. I didn't know there... I feel like I may have... Oh, flashlight. I feel like I may have brought that up. Subverting the muscle memory is a good way to mix things up. Yeah, tell me about it. I expected it to be a railgun, and it was a grenade launcher. Look at that. Oh, dude, I forgot about the Vors. Strogified Vor sounds like a terrible time. Matthews. But I'm just gonna call you Buckner. What's up, Buckner? This mod is a big disappointment to you. Oh, really? Why? Seems pretty cool to me. Was it too short? That was the main criticism I was hearing, was that it was too short for a lot of people's tastes. What was disappointing about it to you? Oh, that's neat. Can't get in there. Not much of a secret, is it? I'm gonna drown myself for nothing. I gotta get out of here. Alright, so let's go find... It's obviously showing me this, so I recognize that I'm gonna have to fight a strogified Vor. It's... I don't know what that means. Can you be more specific? Damn, they should have started the other mission off with this track. This is a way stronger opener. I can hear both this and the last track have influence from the other soundtracks. Like I can hear the Quake 1 theme in this. Thunderbolts is a broken enemy and the bosses are spam fest. Oh, is that right? Damn. Well, we're gonna find out soon enough. Oh, we got more Quake 1 textures. They're using the crucifixion texture. See that Night Dive is doing a blood release? It's a blood re-release. Blood refresh supply. Would there be any interest in me streaming that, by the way? Your surname is meant to be pronounced Boonir with a strong H. Oh. Boonir. The mod is too dark. Too later. Like dark is invisibility. Like it's hard to see anything. Because and also is the blood refreshed supply a free update given to anyone who owns blood fresh supply already? Because I already own blood fresh supply, and I played through most of it a couple of years ago back in COVID. Am I gonna have to buy refreshed supply, or is it gonna be like Quake 1 and 2 where it's a flashlight has to be on at all times? Okay, well. That's good to know. Call you Matthew? Matthew! I'll just call you Matthew. Never got to play Blood when you were younger, but that would look like an awesome game to play from what you've seen over the years. Even when I played the OG version a couple years ago, I was having a great time. I was enjoying myself. Is Polish from Matthew. Good strong. Are you Polish? Do you live in Poland? I kind of want to move to Poland. But this would be super hard, frustrating. Hell yeah, you want to see it? Alright, man. Look, you don't have to twist my arm to play some Blood. All right, I am down to play Blood on stream. I'm just hoping that I don't have to fucking pay for it because I already own Blood Fresh Supply. Ooh. Refresh Supply is not an update. You have to buy. Damn it! That's so cheap. I mean, they gave the Quake 1 and 2 updates to, they gave the Quake 1 and 2 updates to fans just for owning it. It's kind of disappointing. You live in Poland, dude. That's awesome. How do you like it there? Should I move there? I mean, I don't have the money. I can't move there right now. But if I were interested, do you think I should move to Poland? Did what's his name really take the walk to Poland? It kind of sucks that refresh. It's called Refresh Supply. You would think that would be a free update. I'm a little bummed out that that's not. Whoa, that's Catan. Poland is based. It does. It looks based, man. It's it is one of my top contenders because I want to move to Europe someday. That's one of my top contenders for a place to potentially move to. I'm kind of liking this chill Twin Peaks vibe. Meant to tie into the console release, you believe so? Maybe they want to avoid cannibalizing sales. Ah, yeah. Yes, it's based, kinda. What's your favorite thing about Poland, Matthew? Are you gonna buy, Michael? Are you gonna buy Refresh Supply? I love this, by the way. Looks them industrializing the Catan arena is super cool, especially with his body still just there. I wonder if I. Oh, whoops. You don't think that's that good of an idea? Oh, you think I shouldn't move to Poland? Alright, so far we've got to vote no on moving to Poland. Well, I want to move to Europe at some point. Food, maybe? They got good food in Poland? Is it the walk? Because that's what I heard. I heard they took the walk to Poland. The walk. Just had to buy Hollow Knight and Silksong for youngest boys 14th. Hollow Knight and Silksong. I never played those games. Not really my style of game. Heard great things about them. Are they as good as people say? I mean, you see the kind of games I play. You don't think I should? Why? What particular reason do you think would be bad to move to Poland? Look at all these shamblers. Oh, we're seeing a shambler stratification process. That's pretty cool. They go in as regular shamblers. Something happens, and then they come out mecha shamblers with a... Oh, damn! They gave them a chainsaw. You can tell they were proud of this one. How did they capture that many shamblers? Damn. No idea, you never played them yourself? I haven't either. Okay, let's try this again. Not very tolerant for outsiders. You think they would hate me because I'm American? I could assimilate. Also, it's kind of poor. Yeah, very true. I mean, the hope is that someday, I don't know when, I'm not exactly close to it, but the hope is that someday I'll be making enough money as a YouTuber to just be able to live wherever I want. If you want to move anywhere outside the United States, you'd move somewhere predominantly Christian, would be Orthodox or Catholic or Protestant. Well, that's why Poland is so high on my list, is because I don't know what denomination is the majority, but I do know that Poland is majority Christian. So Central Europe, Eastern wages, Western prices. Yeah, well, I would be getting paid YouTube money. So Ireland is it's going to depend on if they can get some things together, but Ireland's up on my list as well. Poland has every reason to be distrustful of outsiders. Whatever could you mean? Oh, I got a bridge. They're Catholics? I thought Ireland... You're talking about Ireland? I thought Ireland had a If you're talking about Poland, that makes sense. I know they declared Jesus Christ their country's king. Immigrated from Poland. They're awesome people. Another YouTuber actually moved to Poland a while back. Ross Scott from Accursed Farms, friend of mine. I say friend of mine, but we've only interacted on a handful of occasions. But I do, he's really cool. Outside world ever done to Poland? Poland. Never met a non-decent Polish person. I've only met a couple of Polish people, but they do all seem like good folk. Oh, okay, so it's this classic thing. I thought I tried that already and it didn't work. How do I get that? You see, I mean, he said he loves it, so clearly they were welcoming enough to him. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, by the way, out of respect for your culture. Oh, we got more stratification going on. You've got to give them credit for this. I mean, this mod has managed to give more aura to the Strogg and how gross they are than anything I saw in Call of the Machine. Bunch of Polish women. They have some interesting takes on culture they were raised in. Hopefully positive takes. Oh shit, Mecha Knights. Stroggified Knights. Kind of PTSD self. Oh shit. So they're Berserker Knight mixes. That's scary. Take the walk to Poland. I would love to live in the UK, but I'm already having to justify an inordinate amount of nonsense to live anywhere in Europe to begin with, and the UK was just too far, I think, for me. Compass data not available? Damn, they really hit me with that. Okay, so... Ah, they're Stroggifying Shub-Nagroth. What's this do? Nothing, apparently. Want to play Quake 2 on the Xbox 360 back when they released Quake 4 and came with the Quake 2 and the box. You mean Quake 4? Because I did that too. That was actually my first encounter with Quake 2. I bought Quake 4 at a GameStop pre-owned, and it came with a copy of Quake 2 for the Xbox 360. I don't think I ever beat Quake 2, but I got pretty far in it. I mean, back then when I first got it. Okay, I'm missing something here. We're just gonna come down here and see what we find. If you hadn't gotten your passport back in the day, you could have gotten a hereditary UK one, but you aged out of the... Damn! That'd be sick. I would jump on that if I could. Being able to travel to and from the UK. Oh, damn. Well, come on. Come on down. Fuck. There we go. Your mom is Scottish? That's what's up. Playing some Quake 2 lit. We're doing the Call of the Void mod. Yes, it is. Yeah. Had a lot of fun with the Machine Games expansion with your friend on this. Yeah. Call of the Machine was really good. I think this mod is actually better, although I am struggling to figure out where to go. This is from Quake 2. How is an area from Quake 2... Huh. Oh, this is where I came from. That's interesting. You mean as a citizen of the Commonwealth, it's not hard to live over there, but it's not citizenship? Yeah. True. I've never been outside of my country, so I honestly would not know. Sitting in the grocery store parking lot watching this and dropping everything under the sun in between the driver's seat and the center console. Look, what matters is that you are tuned in to some Quake 2. Drop everything. Drop the phone in between the seat. I'm just kidding. Ancestors are Scottish and Irish. We got some extreme Western European ancestry in the chat. Have you ever played the Quake 1 mods like Arcane Dimension or Alkaline? No, I didn't. I wanted to play Arcane Dimensions. I got close, but I just didn't have the time. I really don't have the time to ever be streaming, but I kind of have to make time for it because it's important to the channel. The Scottish born Tim. Oh, I see. It's Bill Nye the Science Guy. This new video I'm working on is gonna kill me because it's gonna require so much more editing than I would like. Okay, I'm clearly missing something. I can't get through the glass. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with Cathan's body. Open this. This says exit. Nothing down there. Can't get through here. The door must be open somewhere else. Door must be okay. Oh, fuck. How did I miss this? I'm stupid. Alright. Hi, Evan. Hi, Rodolfo. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Playing some Call of the Void. It's pretty hard, actually. Okay, so they've got You've just been obsessed with Fallout 4 Survival lately. It's an absolute blast. Gonna play it after you get back from the store. Fallout 4 Survival, what does that change? I mean, I assume it's a mod. What does it do different? How does it change the game up? Oh, look at that. That looks like the gate to old Shubs. And then here she is, or the roots of her. Only Quake game you've ever played was Quake 3 Arena. That's what I got to do a video on next. In terms of Quake games, anyway. Absolute blast, no pun intended. Understood. Okay, I can't get through there. I'm going to try and Fallout London sometime. I heard mixed things. I have a friend who did a little bit of work on that, apparently. Oh, shit. Damn. Changes everything from adding fatigue, adding weight. Oh, so it's ultra survival. I guess that makes sense. I can't let you get close. Ah, now this kind of looks like the Ruined Earth segment from Quake 2. There's that double lightning shamble that was mentioned. Yeah. It eviscerated me. I have been playing with that with such low health for such a long time. Okay. This game is kind of stingy with its health packs. Are you guys hearing the music? I don't know if you can hear the music well, but it's really good. Okay, I can tell this is about to be an entire thing, so let's just get it over with. There it is. Oh boy. That's just, it's just mean. Here we go. Here we go. You got to use their blasts against them. Looks like they. Oh, maybe they didn't slow him down. Damn, those things are. Fuck. How many did they throw? Oh boy. Alright, hang on. You can hear it? Okay, good, because it's so good. What are those? Zombies? Okay, yeah, those are zombies of some kind. Kind of paints the Strogg in a super-powered light. Not only can they Stroggify normal flesh, but also Cthulhian nightmares. Yeah, it makes them extra scary. Which, let's be honest, I think the Strogg needed to have some of their fear factor restored, you know? I think they were kind of neutered by the expansion. All of them, actually. I think The Reckoning and Ground Zero lost all of their aura. Those games have no atmosphere at all. Fallon, what's up, man? The only one from your group chat that actually shows up to my streams. Incredible. The loyalty is unmatched. There we go. Ian Tucker with the $5. Thank you, brother.
This is BC. You play Dark Forces 2. Good game.
It is a good game. I didn't just play Dark Forces 2 either. I loved Dark Forces 2. I am a strong Dark Forces 2 advocate. I am Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2's strongest soldier. Out here doing everything I can and keeping my hands together, praying for a Night Dive remaster of Dark Forces 2. One of the best Star Wars games, bar none. Did I get what I was supposed to get from here? I feel like I'm still missing something. Damn, this game with the fall damage does not mess around. See, I feel like I didn't hit that switch. Vors, more you hate Vors. The design is sick, though. Well, the design specifically in this game is extra sick. Gotta clean the carpet in an overstuffed office. It's super intimidating trying to figure out where to start. Want to swap jobs for a couple hours, Evan? You wanna you wanna edit videos for the next couple of hours and live stream? I have to clean carpets all the time as well. I don't do it for a job, but with living in living in a house with 5 animals, I have to meticulously take a handheld carpet rake and clean the carpet all of the time. So even if you did swap, you'd still have to be on your hands and knees cleaning carpets. At least until we can move. Compared to cleaning carpet, yes. It's unavoidable, friend. The only way to get out of cleaning carpets is to not live with carpets. You missed, I don't know if you were here for it, Eric, but there was a whole host of Vors earlier. What did I do? Did I do anything? Or am I higher up now? What 5 animals you got? 4 cats and a dog. There we go. Oh, fuck. If they did that, that would be awesome. I remember seeing that game being played at a cabbage store back when you were younger. That's an obscure place to see it played, but hell yeah. I say that because they did remaster Dark Forces 1. So you know what I mean? Like, why not? Why not Dark Forces 2? It might be harder to remaster, honestly, but sounds fun. The cleaning of the carpets or Dark Forces 2? This game definitely has all of the getting yourself lost level design of older games. Although not nearly as obtuse as some of those older games, I will admit. Return to the Slipgate Research Station. You see, and we're back to the cool names, because Quake 2 got uninspired with its names for a while, and those expansions. You mean Babbage's Computer Store? Babbage's. Brother, you must live in some other country, because I've never heard of Babbage's being a computer store. We have Best Buy down here. Having 5 animals sounds fun. Oh, it's fun. It's fine. We love our animals. We have a Chow Chow. If you had a Chow Chow, you would understand. They're the best. The cats are nice too. But the Chow Chow is mine. What a cabbage store would be. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. I didn't know it was killing me. We are abusing the quick save feature. The laser enemies are back, I see. Just as annoying as they've always been. Damn, that thing can take some shots. So close, you have 6 cats? Damn. We used to have Dick Smith store, not casting stones. Dick Smith store sounds like something. Okay, clearly I'm gonna have to... that's trippy. Oh! Barely made that. Damn, that's sinisterly designed, man. Oh, fuck. Too slow. Let's try it this way. Got a little something for your ass. That son of a bitch! Kind of like a Radio Shack named after the founder, Dick Smith. That founder heard his name was Dick Smith and said, I gotta have an electronics store called Dick Smith's. Look, some people are named for greatness, and Dick Smith is one of them. Oh shit, we got one of these guys. Excuse me. Bro, I'm sick of being at perpetually low health. Where does it go? Fuck. Where does it go? I say as I take fall damage. I say as I deliberately take fall damage to move slightly faster. Popular computer store in the malls in the late 90s. Okay. You seen the Deus Ex remaster trailer? Yeah, I watched it revealed live, I think. Fuck, this game is getting on my nerves now. Son of a bitch! I'm getting mad, actually, for real. Worth it. What do we got? It got better when he pushed back against foreign ownership and launched his own brand. You could buy Dick Smith's peanut butter. Hell yeah. What you think about the backlash that Deus Ex is getting with the remaster of Aspire? Nothing wrong with quick saves. It's helped me out many times. Yeah, agreed. As for the Aspire remaster backlash, I guess I would call it a bit of a mixed opinion, because I don't think it looks good. Let me say that now, so that I'm not misinterpreted. I don't think that the Quake remaster really looks all that good. I don't really think it looks all that bad either, though. Like, I'm not sure what people would have... First off, you can't... I would have told the people at Aspire, the second it was brought up, I would have said, don't try to remaster Deus Ex. I would have told them that game is a sacred cow. There is no way to do it where people aren't pissed off. There's no way to make that game look better. Not because it couldn't look better. It could look better. But because no matter what you do, everyone's going to say it lost its atmosphere. It lost the style. It lost the soul. Because inherently, that is a fish mixed with a ship. Because inherently, when it comes to things like that, when it comes to these old games, a lot of the atmosphere has to do with how bad they look. But they don't look bad to us anymore. They look charming. You know what I mean? And Deus Ex is such a sacred cow kind of game that you're asking for backlash to try to remake it. There's no way to remake it and make it look better. Outside of actually remaking it, because the way that it plays too is kind of janky. So it's never going to look good. If you put models that look like they were from The Last of Us Part 2 in that game, it would still look bad, because the way the characters move is weird and not very like alive looking. It's just, there's no way to do it. I don't think that there's any way they could have messed with the models that would have made the game look better objectively, where everybody agreed. Remade by the people who never played and love the originals, and the kind of people obsessed with realistic graphics, but they don't look realistic. The graphics don't look realistic. They just look higher resolution. That's literally it. There's certain types of games that that Aspire is cut out for. There's certain kinds of games that Aspire is a primo developer for handling, like Jedi Power Battles. Their Jedi Power Battles remaster is prime. It's great. There's certain games that they should not fucking touch, and Deus Ex is one of them. They're not the studio for that. They do. Somebody in my Discord server said they do what could be what they do should be called modern port. Deus Ex Remastered isn't really a remaster. It's a port, but it's a modern port, and they shouldn't even fuck with the graphics. They should just they should optimize it, update it, make it look good, make it run easily with in 4K with all the modern quality of life improvements, and just leave the visuals alone. Better graphics, which means they're missing the point of the games. Yeah, stick to porting games to different systems, and yeah, basically. But even if Night Dive, by the way, that's the thing, is I don't think Aspire was cut out for that job. But I also want to say, I think even if it had been Night Dive, people still would have been pissed off. Even if it had been Night Dive doing it, it's still, because you can't make that game look better. Anything you do to touch its style is going to make it look different, and people aren't going to like it. First time a few years ago, and it's so old, like the crouching for 5 seconds to get max accuracy, dude, that mechanic almost filtered me. For real, that mechanic is rough. You're talking about, I've seen some play, and they have the option for the original music and different music in the game, but I prefer the original music. Really, for Deus Ex, I'd be very surprised if they got a whole new OST. Can do a lot of heavy lifting, no need to add HD models. You would think that, but that's the thing, Hammond. They updated the lighting, and people fucking hated it. They did not like the updated lighting. They wanted the old lighting. I saw somebody say that pre-baked lighting was significantly better for Deus Ex than the dynamic lighting, and that they should have left it alone. I have the power cube. I guess now I gotta try to go back. I'm gonna quick save here in case Night Dive have been damn good at picking their battles. Yeah, that half of the battle, by the way. You're right about that, Tim. I'm sorry, you're right about that, Michael. Half of the battle for them is knowing which titles to pick. They pick good titles that could do with an improvement, that they know they can handle, and that they know people won't overreact to having messed with. Okay, now I'm just going back up. Do swing for the bleachers is because they have to have a good handle on what to improve? That's correct. Spire has only 3 successes in recent times with Bounty Hunter, Jedi Power Battles, and Legacy of Kain. Some people didn't even like Legacy of Kain. But yeah, I'm counting. I count those 3. Bounty Hunter was good. Jedi Power Battles was good. How do I get back? Bounty Hunters was good. Jedi Power Battles was good. I didn't play Soul Reaver, but I heard it was pretty good. I gotta figure out where I'm going. Son of a bitch. Pick up some bullets. Did they increase the fall damage? Because I swear it wasn't this bad in other games. I have no idea where to go. And I'm gonna die just by self-inflicted fall damage. Leave that game alone? Yeah. Okay, I've been through there. Have I played Ion Fury, Aftershock, or Sulaco? No, I have not played any of those. I have not started down the path. Yo! Where did you come from? I have not started down the path of the modern boomer shooters yet. I'm really only messing with older games right now. Use the it doesn't work in the expansion. Oh, it does. Well, no, not really. I haven't started down the path of the modern boomer shooters, so I'm really only messing with older games right now. Eventually, maybe. We'll see. Started playing The Force Unleashed again. If somebody would re-release that with fixed physics uncoupled from the frame rate, I'd be all over it. Dude, tell me about it. I wrapped up my own playthroughs of it About a week and a half ago. I played through it twice. Baller game, by the way. Ooh, this looks cool. Okay, I recognize this. Wishlist Voidwalker. Ah! Self-insert ad. Fair enough. That's pretty cool. Look at that. This is from Quake 1. I recognize this. Oh, shit. Scary. Strogified Shambler. It's kind of fun using the force to fling enemies into orbit, but it gets old quick. It didn't get old for me. I loved it. And a super secret. What the hell? Ew. You see, stuff like this should have been in the other expansions. It's gross. But that's what it was missing. Oh, out of bullets. Oh wait, I'm back here. Ah! Gotta fight back against the Vor. Scary. Ah! They close the distance so fast. Okay, not bad. Okay, we got the cube. Oh wait, it didn't go here. Where's it go? Does it go over here? Okay. I'm remembering a cube went somewhere. Trying to remember where though. Games for Dreamcast and PS2, are they good? Did you like them? Did you enjoy them? This feels like the wrong way. Yeah, compensated, not available. Where does this go? I have the power cube, but I don't know where it goes. Oh, found it. Okay, that opened that up. Okay, I guess I use those to cross over. Can I just... What happens if I... Okay, I can't get out that way. Gotta get down. Probably this way. Found it. Carpet pre-spray solution all over your right arm and knee. The fun has just begun. Yeah, this is where the fun begins. Damn. An environmental suit. I'm probably gonna have to use that for something. There we go. Oh shit! Where did all they come from? Something deactivated. That was a really convincing voice. Okay, that's locked. Dizzy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm scared to get in there. Let's do it. It was a mistake. Okay, we're gonna cross back over. Make our way. Shit! Hardly fair. Kind of in a rough situation. Fuck! Because I happen to quick save as I'm getting fucked. Alright, fine. Might have to use the environmental suit here just to get that health pack. We're gonna go see what's in there too. Picked up Doom Eternal, 2 Lord of the Ring Shadow games or whatever. Let's get on that. Whatever games, Tomb Raider, Fatino seems so. Yeah, dude. Fuck it, bro. You're set. You got a massive week of good gaming coming. GoldenEye video is great. Can't wait to see more. Dude, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Next up is I got a video essay coming for some Star Wars stuff. Got a video essay coming for some Star Wars stuff, and then the Tomorrow Never Dies video, which was the PS1 follow-up to GoldenEye, is also on its way. Okay, what am I missing? There it is. You're so sad because you finished Splinter Cell Chaos Theory? Ah! Yeah, that feeling when you finish a game that's super good. Brutal. We've all been there. Giving Death Knights the ability to fucking Berserker jump is insane. Ooh, look at that. What you kids know about a floppy disk? Half of you probably never seen a floppy disk before in your life. id Software floppy disk. What is it? Got the diskette. Gotta go use it in the terminal. Interesting. Does anybody know if I'm pretty close to the end of this expansion? GOG library on the weekend, and you have games on there you don't remember buying. Your backlog is growing on its own. What's next on your backlog? What game do you plan on covering next? Ooh, that's fun. Look at that. Interesting. Yeah, this feels like it's about to be a boss battle. Yep. No, that's not a boss battle, but... You remember 5 and a 1/4-inch discs? Orange box. You have your original orange box on your desk right there. You mean the Valve orange box? Shit. Gotta get the armor. Can't believe we made it. It's crazy to think how true that is. F in the chat, yeah. Us OGs remember. We remember floppy disks. Shit. That's... Smash out Control, only played the first combat encounter before it got installed. I've heard only the best things about Control, so that's probably That's probably a good one. What the fuck is that thing? Control is probably a safe bet. What about after that? Half-Life 2, Portal, TF2, and CS? Counter-Strike isn't on the orange box. Did I hit all the buttons? That one? Okay, well, what now? Okay, hang on. Were the ones before 3.5 inch actually soft or floppy and have a lever in front of the... Really? I don't remember those. I remember floppies, but not what you're describing. And we got whatever this is, the blue key. Find the exit to the old base. Alright. Hoping to pick up Tainted Grail. I've been hearing people talk about that. Is the Half-Life episodes? Yeah, it is. I've been hearing people talk about Tainted Grail. Maybe I should actually play it. I knew that was going to be a trap. They went out of style in the late 80s, so you could find the occasional computer in the 90s with the drive. Really? Interesting. Learn something new every day. Tainted Grail is awesome. I don't even know what it is, but people keep talking about it. This floppy disk, you remember, was Wing Commander 2. Damn. I've never played a Wing Commander game. I have a friend who likes them. There's the blue key. The door for the blue key, I mean. Let's see what kind of damage we can do from here. Tainted Grail looks good. I'm gonna have to look deeper into it. People keep talking about it, so it's probably, if everybody's talking about it, it's not a guarantee that it's good. Use your adrenaline. I'm saving it, Matthew. I don't know what bosses lie ahead, brother. I don't know how far I am into this. I don't know if I'm near the end or if I'm 20% through. You have returned. We're just hanging out, brother. I'm trying to avoid using my adrenaline because I don't know how much further I have. Matthew, you've beaten it, right? How much more is left? I'm approaching the end, right? That's cool. They blocked me off. Why would you do that? Okay, so I'm clearly going to have to go that way. This mod sucks, so you're going to play H-Rot. 50%? Okay, we might call it here, and I might finish it later in the week. H-Rot. Sivy did a video on H-Rot. Computers that use tapes for storage? Damn. Ooh. Oh, what? No fall damage for that? That's probably a good place to call it for the night. Computer updated. Got some stuff. I'll hang out for a couple of minutes and we'll just take chat and some base questions and yada yada. What are we thinking so far, guys? What are we thinking of Call of the Void? H-Rot is so much better than this. I might have to get around to H-Rot. Might have to throw it on my backlog. What are we thinking, guys? How we feeling? You have a theory to share? Let's hear it. I'll be on for another probably 2 or 3 minutes. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. Let's hear the theory. Never played Blood, but of course you've watched lots of videos on it. I've watched a few videos of it, and I've played Blood. I think I played the first episode or two. Speaking of Blood. Trying to find out if it'll be... I'm trying to confirm if it's going to be free. Atari. It's an Atari. Okay, so yeah, you're not going to be able to... It's not going to be a free patch. Damn. Oh, well, I'll go complain in a corner later. Been getting prepped for the next couple of hours of work, but the first 25 minutes or so looked interesting. Yeah, it is interesting. It's pretty good. If I really am 50% of the way through it, then that's... A lot of people complain about the length, but I actually like it when mods and levels are tight-knit. Arcane Dimensions has Hexen 2 monsters? Hell yeah, dude. New Blood Remaster has mods in it too. Okay, well that might be worth the price of admission. Thinking that patrolling the Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear winter. We got NPC dialogue. QuakeCon 2026, we're probably also going to receive a Hexen 2 remaster, and it's also Quake 1 30th anniversary. You think they'll do anything for Quake 1's 30th anniversary? What if they put AD in Quake 1 as an official Arcane Dimensions? I'm pretty sure you can just I'm pretty sure that's already like in the mods list. I don't think they'll do that. If anything, they would have Machine do another episode, which is possible. I'm kind of hoping they don't do that, though, because I would feel inclined to do a video on it, and I don't want to. I don't want to do another video on Quake outside of the remaining titles that I haven't covered yet in Quake 3, 4, and Enemy Territory, Champions. Especially for what it costs, if it's throw-in with something you're already going to get, the mod that is. Yeah, right. A Hexen 2 remaster would be cool. Yeah, especially, I would feel a lot more inclined to go beat Hexen if that were the case. Because, yeah, I've got Hexen and Heretic here. I didn't beat them. I was streaming them for a while. I might have to go back and finish streaming them. But there's so much stuff I want to play. I want to finish Call of the Void and edit it together as a supercut and put it on my second channel, which if you're not subscribed to my second channel, you should. There's going to be a lot more content on there, a lot of commentary clips from my live streams, and also vlogs. Not quite daily, but almost daily vlogs. But once I want to finish, I might finish Call of the Void tomorrow. I might finish it on Friday, and then I'm going to clip the highlights together and put it on my second channel. We'll see. Arcane Dimensions does not run that well on the remaster. Ah, damn, is that the case? Yeah, well, okay, that could use a patch then. Hexen 2 remaster is inevitable, but is Heretic 2 remaster inevitable? And if Heretic 2 Jedi Outcast? Anyone? Heretic 2 and Jedi Outcast play very similarly, so I'm just saying, what if, hear me out, what if they do Dark Forces 2, Hexen 2, Heretic 2, Jedi Outcast 2. Boom. We're back. I've got videos. I probably won't do a video on Heretic 2 or Hexen 2, but I would do one for a Jedi Outcast remaster. If they announce a Hexen thing, I'm going to have to beat it on live stream, though. All right, fellas. Speaking Quake 3 in 2028, what's to remaster? It's a multiplayer-only game. They'd have to launch new servers, and I don't think Night Dive is going to do that. Especially not with Quake it would conflict with Quake Champions if they did that. So I'm not holding my breath for. They would sooner do Quake 4, which a Quake 4 remaster would go hard. But that's probably going to do it for me tonight, guys. I have to go edit a vlog, or at least prep editing for a vlog. Work on dinner, start winding down for my nightly routine. Again, I'm posting content now on my second channel, Evan Prince Plus. I'm prepping for a third channel, Jedi Outcast, Jedi Knight Remastered. Your boy Kyle Katarn will be back. Kyle Katarn will return, and we're going to be there for it. Morgan Katarn! I got some other cool stuff going. I'm going to try to have this Star Wars video essay out by Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not, because I want to launch it simultaneously with my Star Wars The Phantom Menace novelization book review for members and patrons only. We'll see what happens. It might have to get pushed back a week because it's going to take me a while. Quake 3 and Quake Live merger should happen. Yes. Quake Live should be discontinued and merged into a Quake 3 remaster. System Shock 3, I thought they were doing that. Wasn't that announced a while ago? Haven't they been working on System Shock 3 for like ever? Or was that just outright canceled? No, it's in development by Night Dive. They're literally making System Shock 3 as we speak. No need for 2 games, also they can use stuff from console Q3 ports. They should. Have a good night, Evan. Probably won't see you if you're streaming tomorrow. Got to pay attention to your kid for his birthday. Well, wish your kid happy birthday for me. You don't have to tell him it's from me, but you can just say happy birthday and have your boy in your heart. I don't know. I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If I stream tomorrow, it will be a special stream for the specific purpose of finishing Call of the Void so I can upload the highlights to my second channel. May end up just finishing it on Friday, and then we'll be back to Goldfinger in prep for my Tomorrow Never Dies video. I've been outright canceled. Why? Why have I been outright canceled? But yeah, we got some work to do. All right, everybody, have a great night. I appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you on the next stream. That was canceled? No, it's not canceled. All right, later, guys. I was just remembering the control.